Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at a very hot Mad World Tarot. This summer really has been something almost unbelievable, and it's still going strong even though we are in March now. And who else is still going strong? Meghan Markle. She's got the cover of People magazine. It's the day before the big launch of the Never Ever show, the Not Cooking show. She's got the cover. It's a pretty scary photo that her friend, and I cannot for the life of me, is it Rosenberg, Jeff maybe, took last summer, Montecito's summer. He went there for a big photo shoot, and we're seeing the fruits of it now slowly trickling out. But anyway, she's got the cover and a very long interview. It's very scripted. It portrays her life now in Montecito with her children and her new show, and she and Harry back in a honeymoon phase, and how she's a pillar of the community, and she does yoga and Pilates, and she has all these new friends, these girlfriends, and they all hang out together and they live this blissful life, and they had holiday camp for the kids over the winter and face painting and whatever else, and how she cooks breakfast for the family and dresses the kids and takes them to school. The perfect life, the perfect pillar of the community, the perfect cook and gardener and mother and wife and friend and Pilates performer and yoga expert and whatever else she claims she is. Let's see how she's doing on the day before the big launch. I call her Desperate Housewife. Housewives Tarot. And we're going to do a little Celtic cross and just check in with her. See how she's doing. That's the sun on the tarot table. And I'm going to be complaining in a few weeks when it gets cold and rainy and, miserable and dark. But as I say, the never-ending summer at the moment. And what else do I need to say? So it's the Megain interview, in case you're interested. The cover of People magazine, the Megain interview, My Life Now, all about me, of course. Doesn't seem to have managed to pluck up the courage for a late night show, a live interview, a podcast, anything like that, although she's threatening more podcasts. Just by the way, brace yourselves for that. Apparently that's not dead yet. So she doesn't seem quite able to do that. Does seem able to give these. I won't say she gave an interview. She submitted the script to People magazine, paid them whatever she pays. This is my bit of snark. And they printed it verbatim. That's how I think it happened. My inexpert opinion. Let's remind you, thank you, we've got jumping cards now, that this is just tarot, and it is for fun and entertainment, and it is all my inexpert opinion. It's all speculation. And I just read energy here, and of course there is a disclaimer in the box below. I won't be watching tomorrow. Don't have Netflix anymore. I cancelled the day they announced the Harry and Meghan deal. So I've amazingly managed to survive quite well without it. Find that there's all kinds of interesting content on YouTube, and not just about Harry and Meghan, about all kinds of interesting things. So bye-bye Netflix, you won't have me back in your life. Let's see if Meghan is feeling confident today. No, she's not. That's our underlying energy, the Eight of Cups, and it's in reverse. You can see the oh dear vibe off that card. How am I going to get out of this tragic place I've got myself into? Because the Eight of Cups is, of course, putting your sorrows behind you and walking away from grief and sorrow and tragedy and mess-ups and bad marriages and terrible Netflix content that you have managed to cobble together finally after years and years of trying or not trying. It's in reverse, stuck. Very sad, very mournful today. Of course, no Oscar appearance. We're going to look at that quickly next. It's not a good energy. It's a miserable energy, that Ace of Cups in reverse. I don't personally believe a word of that People magazine, and I won't call it interview. I will say submission from Montecito. They have a new communications person. Perhaps that was her job application. She had to write this, I'm being snarky, for Montecito, for People magazine, and whoever passed the interview with this, not an interview, the selection process, the best essay got published in People magazine. That's just my bit of snark. Situation that Megan is in right now. Temperance, that's the patience, that's the waiting game. It's fantastic. So clever, the mixer there, because temperance is about mixing energy, blending things, mixing them, harmonizing them, balancing them. And so it's the patient waiting game. We've been waiting a long time. I have no idea why this silly show didn't come out in June or July of last year. She wrapped it up June time. So why didn't it come out? Well, at least August, September. Wouldn't have taken them that long to stick it all together and edit it into something. But we got the waiting game, which is patience, which is temperance. But we've also got being angelic, being the pillar of the community, being the perfect wife and mother, and going around in a big straw hat in someone else's garden in weirdly photoshopped and color graded photos that this, what's his name, guy, I can't remember, managed to take. Very strange. Quite sinister, actually, in my opinion. What's her challenge? This angel, this domestic goddess temperance card, what's her challenge today? And we got the King of Swords in reverse. That's the chopping block for her. That is the deal that is about to come to an end. The old King of Wands, who used to be so favorably disposed towards Meghan Markle from Netflix, is now turned into King of Swords in reverse. Lawyers, agents, talent, people like Ari Emanuel, that Ted Sarandos guy from Netflix, bankers, accountants, divorce lawyers, all of them. Waiting bankers, did I say bankers? Investment advisors, all lined up waiting to see what's going to happen. As I say, chopping block, not in the nice fun way in the kitchen. No, it's quite a threatening energy. That King of Swords in reverse deals over, where's the money, you owe us, we're cutting you off, you're done, finished. All of that is in that energy for me, the King of Swords, in my opinion. So what's going on behind the scenes? Is it panic stations? Is she self-medicating? Is she quietly confident, as the Temperance card would have us believe? What is going on? We've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Flying off the handle. The Queen of Pentacles upright, very grounded. She is the domestic goddess, Earth Mother, Queen of Pentacles, the perfect hostess, the one who really does know how to garden and grow stuff and harvest things and pickle things and preserve things and nurture the family and the pets and the wildlife and all that stuff. That's Queen of Pentacles. And I'm sounding snarky. I'm only sounding snarky because Meghan Markle is trying to do it. The real Queens of Pentacles in this world are treasures to cherish, in my opinion. But we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this is the pretense of being the domestic goddess, prancing around someone else's garden with your little basket, whatever those baskets are called, where you put your cut flowers so you can go make lovely arrangements for your vast chateau. Before you go climb into your only half your beekeeping outfit, because you forgot your bottoms, because you want to show us your long skinny legs in your skinny jeans. But anyway, that's all fake. We all know it's fake. There's been a lot of comment in the past few weeks since the teasers and trailers and sneak peeks started to drop on the Instagram stories and all the rest of it, about the fact that there's no there. that Megan, nobody knows who she is, least of all herself. Who is she? Who is this woman? She's certainly not a Queen of Pentacles. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles is very grounded, very stable. This is somebody who is not stable at all, not grounded at all, who is, I think, losing it with that energy, really losing it. I mean, how does she convince us that this is who she really is? And we need more and more of these series of this ridiculous show. She can't, because that's not who she inherently is. She's something completely different. I think she's in more familiar territory when she's sailing the high seas. That's my opinion. Than when her feet, those giant feet, who unfortunately her daughter possibly has inherited, are firmly planted on the ground. So that's enough snark over there. Let's see what her focus is right now today. Ace of Cups. That's a big drinking card, just by the way. It's not normally, but cups are drinking. She's got the cup there. She's got the fill this cup with something, please. I literally get energy off that Ace of Cups of really needing a big bottle of something to help her through the day. But the Ace of Cups is about love. It's about hoping that people really love this show, that somehow she reconnects with her audience that she lost so spectacularly when she exited and did that ridiculous Oprah interview, that deeply offensive Oprah interview. Lost everybody right there. YouGov poll has come out. Megan is right down at the bottom, of course, the royals' popularity. Catherine and William right at the top. King and Camilla in the middle. Andrew, I think he's on 4%. Megan's on something like 20% or 21%. Harry's at 30%. William and Catherine, 74%, just by the way. So this Ace of Cups, hope they love me. Hope that they love it so much that they'll commission more. That kind of a thing. But also, I'm hearing corks popping. Not celebratory corks, I have to say. Get me through the day corks popping. So, how's it been recently for her? 10 of Cups. This is all the, pretend that everything's so great. That 10 of Cups card. This is where she was in Canada with all the kissy thing and that double claw in action. We haven't seen the double claw for ages, but so in love. We're so together. Me and has been, here are the kids, look at me and my strawberry bagels, all that nonsense that we've had to endure. 10 of Cups, the happy family, the happy ever after, but over egging it always. And we know she doesn't like egg in her baked goods apparently, or her food apparently. Wedding tantrums all those years ago. But anyway, she's been hard at work persuading us that she's living the perfect life. And this People magazine article is living proof of it. As I say, though, I suspect someone else did it as a kind of a work project or application. My opinion, my bit of snark again. So let's see, how is the day itself going to go? Tomorrow, the 4th of March, how's it going to go? All kinds of other things. Oh dear. 7 of Cups in reverse. Tut tut. I think I can safely say tut tut. 7 of Cups is the dream card, the possibilities, the pie in the sky, the fantasy, the illusion or delusion. It's in reverse. Cold hard reality strikes. The ice bucket challenge, as I very often say about that card when I'm reading on Meghan Markle, because we know she was a fan of the ice bucket challenge. And yeah, cold water poured over her and her aspirations, her Netflix deal. Not going to be a good day for her with that 7 of Cups in reverse. She's hopeful, she's optimistic, she still believes that she's in with a chance. No, not on the day, she's not. So how is she viewing herself and her product right now? Judgment, yeah. It's the day. It's Judgment Day, literally. When she's weighed on the scales and her value is noted, her worth is noted. She gets the results in. The reviews will be in. Plenty of people have seen it already. They will have written their reviews. The reviews will be out. And so she's waiting. It's upright. So upright means that she thinks it's going to be favorable delulu, as we know from the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. But lots of cups. See how many cups? We don't normally get so many cups when we read on her. But this is all about popularity and being appealing and relatable and all that silliness. She thinks that it's going to be favorably received with that Judgment card upright, and that she might even get a second go round, that they'll renew the Netflix deal and they'll say, oh, it's done so well that we'll give you another season of it, or we'll let you do something else. I can't think of whatever else inappropriate thing she could be commissioned to do, but that's what she's feeling. What pressure is she under? We're under the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Harry is not being supportive. There he is mowing the lawn. We know that he does the odd jobs around Mudslide Mansion, fixing pipes and doing the pool and walking the dog and all that. But he's not being supportive. Maybe he has pulled the plug on the finances, making it very difficult for her to keep things going. But he's not being supportive of this. That is interesting energy. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So much for them being back in a honeymoon phase in their marriage. Okay, hopes and fears for our girl. On this big occasion, Page of Wands, she's hoping she gets favourable press. I'm sure we will see sickeningly sugary reviews, because of course this new person, or one of those people applying for the job, wrote those sickening reviews saying this is the best thing that's ever happened in those lifestyle shows. So she's hoping for that. She's hoping for positive reception, good news reviews, messaging going out that it's, you know, must watch, renew your Netflix subscription because this is the best thing ever. Outcome for her. Oh dear. That's not Harry in that card. Hermit, yes I know. Virgo, yes I know. He's not Harry. It's withdrawal. It's having to deal with this alone. Hermit. I'm getting just a hint of told you so in this though. Might be coming from the has-been who's not supportive. We know he's not, allegedly, because we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The pressure that she's under to prove herself where he's not around, and he might just be saying, told you so. Just a hint of it, just a whisper I'm getting. But mostly I'm getting that she's going to have to retreat as a result of the negative response to this show. She might find herself very alone, because the Hermit is very alone. The Hermit has to go away into the wilderness and have a big long think about new direction. They might even have a moment, a sort of an epiphany while they're in the wilderness, and come back quite transformed. That's what often happens to the Hermit when they go off into the wilderness. So she might have to have a very serious think about the direction her life is going in, that she has alienated literally everyone. There are a few friends sticking around because they're in this show, but I think by the end of tomorrow they won't be wanting to be in the show or in her life. She's going to be very alone, very isolated, very aware that she has been quite misguided in the paths she has chosen, the direction she has gone in, not listening to other people's advice, because the Hermit is all about listening to your own guidance or the good advice of others. We know that that's not her strong point. It might be a bit of an epiphany for her, but it's going to be very uncomfortable, very lonely, very difficult, if that energy is on the money, so to speak. So there it is. That's today, and that's tomorrow, and that's what comes the day after tomorrow. That's a reading. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.